Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to study a part of biology known as breeding and genetic inheritance. We are going to study these interesting parts with questions and answers for a better understanding. The first question we have here says, the process of producing offspring from different varieties or breeds of parent organisms within the same population is best described as dash. A. Inbreeding. B. Crossbreeding. C. DNA. D. RNA. In this question, the correct answer is B. Crossbreeding. Crossbreeding is the process of producing offspring from different varieties or breeds of parent organisms within the same population. The next question says, the offspring produced from the first time of crossing two parent organisms are called dash. A. First filial generation. B. Second filial generation. C. Third filial generation. D. Mitotic division. In this question, the correct answer is A. First filial generation. This first filial generation is the offspring produced from the first time of crossing two parent organisms. The next question says, the offspring produced by a cross between two different breeds or species of parents is called dash. A. Hybrid. B. Inbreed. C. Mitosis. D. Osmosis. In this question, the correct answer is A. Hybrid. Hybrid is the offspring produced by a cross between two different breeds or species of parents. And research have shown that this hybrid organism or this offspring called hybrid inherited some traits from the male parents and some traits from the female parents, thereby making this hybrid to have superior qualities when compared to the two parents. So this hybrid can survive disease condition, it can survive droughts in the environment, it can survive many external factors because it is genetically superior when compared with the parents. The next question says, hybrid vigor is also called dash. A. Heterosis. B. Osmosis. C. Diffusion. D. Hemolysis. In this question, the correct answer is A. Heterosis. This hybrid or hybrid vigor can also be called heterosis because it is produced from a cross between two parents that are genetically different. The next question says, hybrids are characterized by dash. A. Disease resistance. B. High adaptability. C. High growth rates. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Studies have shown that hybrid organisms are highly resistant to a lot of diseases. They can survive very well in the environment, and studies have shown that these hybrids have high growth rates in their environment, so they grow better or faster. The next question says, if black hair, B. is dominant over brown hair? B. A person with genotype BB will have dash. A. Black hair. B. Brown hair. C. Green hair. D. Red hair. In this question, the correct answer is A. Black hair. So, if someone has black hair, or if black hair is represented by a capital letter B, and this black hair is dominant over brown hair, a person with this type of genotype known as BB will have black hair because the black hair is dominant over the brown hair, and a dominant character or trait is a trait that expresses itself in an organism, but a recessive trait is masked by the presence of dominant traits. The next question says, the type of inheritance whereby a single gene with two different alleles determines a particular trait in an organism is called dash. A. Trimono inheritance. B. Monohybrid inheritance. C. Dihybrid inheritance. D. Tetrahybrid inheritance. In this question, the correct answer is B. Monohybrid inheritance. Monohybrid inheritance is the type of heredity whereby a single gene with two different versions known as alleles determines a specific trait or a particular trait in an organism. The next question says, in monohybrid cross, one parent is homozygous for one allele and the second parent is dash for the other allele. A. Homozygous. B. Heterozygous. C. Heteromonozygous. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Homozygous. So research have shown that during monohybrid cross, one parent is homozygous for one allele and the second parent is also homozygous for the other allele. So different researchers in the field of genetics have studied this and discovered that in monohybrid inheritance or in monohybrid crossing, one parent is homozygous for one allele and the second parent is also homozygous for the other allele. The next question says, the cross between two organisms that are closely related genetically is best described as dash. A. Hybridization. B. Inbreeding. C. Heterosis. D. Osmosis. In this question, the correct answer is A. The correct answer is B. Inbreeding. This inbreeding is the cross between two organisms that are closely related genetically. For instance, if a cross takes place between an animal from an animal or a male animal and a female animal from the same mother, that type of crossing is called inbreeding, because in this situation the male and female animal were born by the same animal. So the cross between when this offspring mates with, when the male offspring mates with the female offspring, the process is called inbreeding. So that cross between two organisms that are closely related genetically is best described as inbreeding. The next question says, inbreeds are characterized by dash A. Low adaptability, B. Disease susceptibility, C. Poor growth rates, D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Inbreeds are the offspring produced through the process called inbreeding. We have said that inbreeding is the cross between two organisms that are genetically related. So these inbreeds have low adaptability. They find it difficult to survive in their environment. And studies have shown that inbreeds are highly susceptible to diseases. They cannot survive disease condition easily because there is no genetic diversity in them. And these inbreeds have poor growth rates. They don't grow very well compared to hybrids. All these things are the characteristics of inbreed organisms or inbreeds. The next question says, the reduction in biological fitness or activities due to continuous inbreeding is called dash A. Inbreeding depression, B. Outbreeding depression, C. Inbreeding elevation, D. Heterosis. In this question, the correct answer is A. Inbreeding depression. Inbreeding depression is the reduction in biological fitness or activities mainly due to continuous inbreeding. Research have shown that this inbreeding depression can even make a population to go into extinction because when these inbreeds continue to stay in their environments, disease can easily disturb them, and they have because of their poor immune system, they will find it difficult to resist a lot of diseases and other problems. So the reduction in biological fitness or activities due to continuous inbreeding in a population is called inbreeding depression. The next question says, the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another flower on the same plant is called dash A. Geitonogamy, B. Chlorophyll, C. Melanin, D. Chloroplast. In this question, the correct answer is A. Geitonogamy. This geitonogamy is the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another flower on the same plant. So this occurs in plants. In this situation, the pollen or the pollen grains will be transferred from one flower to another flower existing on the same plants. The next question says, in plants, geitonogamy can lead to dash A. Inbreeding depression, B. Hematopoiesis, C. Heterosis, D. Photosynthesis. In this question, the correct answer is A. Inbreeding depression. Research have shown that in plants, this geitonogamy can lead to inbreeding depression. The next question says, Hacogamy in plants reduce dash A. Inbreeding, B. Outbreeding, C. Photosynthesis, D. none of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Inbreeding. Haplogamy in plants is the separation of the male and the female reproductive structures in plants in order to reduce the risk of inbreeding in these plants. So it's a way that plants reduce inbreeding. If this is the first time you're watching our video, if this is the first time you're joining this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you can study other topics that we have treated in many of our videos.